Hi guys, this is Daryl again, and thanks for joining me. We're going to talk today about the living young and healthy section of the blog. And if you didn't know, you're actually at the blog called Prosperity Living International, the best of the best. Okay, so why am I going to talk about living healthy and young? Well, let me first start off to talk about myself. I'm really lucky or blessed. And the reason why I say that is because by all accounts, I really shouldn't even be here, standing here in front of you right now, because when I was born about 2 pounds, 12 ounces. In kilos, I'm not quite sure how that translates, but they tell me it's somewhere around, 1 kilo or so. And amazingly, I survived. And I survived well enough so that I'm still here today. I've never spent a day in the hospital since that time period. And again, you've heard my old joke about the fact that I spent 2 months in the incubator, and that's the reason why I'm as dark as I am, because basically I was in a tanning bed for months. But seriously, I'm lucky and blessed to be here today. I've experienced a lot in my short life, and I've had family members who had health issues, and they're no longer here. On a really personal level, I am the oldest son of my parents, and I had a younger sister. And I said had because she unfortunately died due to a complication with an Achilles tendon that she injured that caused a blood clot. And that blood clot, somehow the doctors didn't see this happening. She was a little bit overweight, but that wasn't the issue. The fact of the matter is that there was a health concern that actually caused her to go into cardiac arrest, and she's unfortunately no longer with us, and she died very young. I also had the experience of having a spouse pass away, unfortunately, due to cancer, and that was prostate cancer. Excuse me, not prostate cancer. I always get confused. I have a friend, a close friend right now, who's battling prostate cancer. She had colon cancer, okay, and she was diagnosed stage 4, and she beat it for a while. She did the traditional chemo and radiation, and it just didn't work out for her, and that hurt me dramatically. Believe it or not, my next relationship I got involved with, she had problems with her breast, and she developed breast cancer. And it was caught way too late, and stage 4, and she went through chemo and radiation, and she really didn't want to do that, and she didn't win her battle either. I'm talking about this not to depress you, okay, not to bring you down or get me down, but to realize that we all are surrounded by health issues. There's not one person, unfortunately, that's not touched by bad health as causing problems in our society. And if you're fortunate to live a long amount of time, there are people who have brain issues. And I say mental disorders, yes, but also they have issues where they can't remember things. They call it having senior moments. And there are some people who are in their 30s and 40s who are starting to have senior moments already in their life. This is not the way we were meant to live, I believe. I don't believe that, it's in your genes. Now, it could be part of your family history to have certain things that you may be at risk for, but can you change that? Can you change the expression of your DNA? Studies show you can. And how do you do that? Well, a lot of it has to do with what we eat and how we take care of our bodies, and of course, proper exercise. So, like I told you before, I'm not an expert on exercise, and I've had my issues, and sometimes I don't feel like doing anything physical at all. But I know people, and I have experts around me, and I go to them, and I want to share with you what works for them and also works for me. Am I perfect? No. Am I a doctor of medicine? No. Can I claim to cure any disease? No. Can't do that, and I won't attempt to do that. All I want to share with you are the things that I've learned about nutrition and how we have the power by our diet and the things that we do and we don't do that will determine really the quality of our lives. Listen, all the money in the world sometimes can't buy you an extra day of life if you're really sick. And you can't take it with you, they say. But you can. How important is health? I think health is number one. Really number one. So that's what I'm here to talk about today. And talk about for the length of this blog. I'm going to share with you what I've learned. I was fortunate enough to study and become a certified nutritional therapist. I'm happy and proud about that, but I'm mostly happy about the fact that I can share with you. You don't have to spend the thousands of dollars and many hours I took to get my certification, because I'll give you that information. Because the bottom line, there's ways to live a better life. And if you're fortunate enough to be at an older age and people think that you're 5, 10, 15, 20 years younger than you really are, then you're doing something right. And I've been told that sometimes that I'm 10, 15 years younger looking than I really am, and I'm not going to tell you my age, okay? You're not going to get me to tell you that, because it's not really important. You know what? I don't subscribe to my chronological age. Never have, okay? My chronological age is none of my business, okay? How I feel, that tells me how I'm doing, okay? Don't let anyone tell you, well, you're 30 years old, you should feel this way, or that's normal. Guys, it doesn't have to be normal. What's normal is to get up feeling energized and not having any illness or sickness. And you can accomplish that with the right diet and the right nutrition. So I don't want to say any more than that. I'm going to talk a lot about this subject. We'll do webinars, and you'll get free gifts, and we'll do surveys and give you an opportunity to really give me some feedback. And let me go to work giving you the information that I have learned about and researched throughout the many years of my short life. But anyway, life is precious. And I want you to have a good mindset, an open mind as you go ahead and learn about these different things. And things will change. Things have always evolved and changed throughout time. But we're here to take this journey together. And the best we can do is to really, really, really take it seriously, because a lot of times you can actually have the power to make your life better by simply eating the right foods and taking care of your body, and everything else will come into play. So as always, I wanted to end off by saying, when you expect the best in life, you can get the best in life. And I want you to always remember that. Okay? If you're watching this video on YouTube or any other place other than my blog, that's cool. But I really want you to go to my blog, because that's when you can actually sign up, be a part of the community. We can have interactions that only happen on the website. And it gives me an opportunity to, even if one day YouTube goes away and Facebook goes away, I still have connection with you no matter what happens. So I'm not going anywhere. I'll be here for a long time. Hope you join me for a long time too. Until then, the best of health to you. All the best to you. And I'll see you soon.